Hi everybody, I've come to make an announcement. I have a new enemy. That's right, you've heard it here, you've heard it first. I have found someone who grinds my gears in such a way that I can't even take it. I hate the Noid. I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him, I hate him. Here's why. This is the Noid. The Noid is a little freak who steals, damages, and does whatever he needs to Domino's pizzas and other correlating products that are on delivery, but mostly the pizza. Now, Domino's is fine. Decent food, decent price, typical chain behavior a lot of the time, but why the hell would you make your mascot into a little red rabbit guy who hates your product? Pretty simple, actually. Back in the 80s, over 14 years after the end of the Ming Dynasty, Domino's Pizza implemented this delivery system where pizza was going to be at your doorstep in 30 minutes and into your esophagus in 37 minutes. Here's the problem that creates, though. You're trusting 16-year-olds trying to save up on their college tuition at their state college to major in chemistry or something, just got their licenses. They aren't going to be giving good conditioned pizzas. So maybe it gets crushed, or it smells like cigarettes, or gets stepped on like an embarrassingly high margin of people watching this wish they could. Point is, you're taking a gamble a lot of the time. So, to counteract this, Noid showed up as this despicable, rotten creature meant to be the amalgamation of every single bad thing that could happen to your food. Delays, damages, a bomb? Sure, yeah, explosions. With that being noted, this means Noid's really just bad vibes balled together into one little freak that we all gotta endure. So he's already up there with my other enemies, other people and things I don't jive with, like the DMV, Gus from Cinderella, and Jeffrey Dahmer. And that's why I'm here today. You know, it takes effort to stay this thin. I don't eat a lot of bad things. With a consistent caloric intake, quarterly pizza, I look great. I feel as young as I sound. So when I order my pizza with my ranch, with my flavored crust, with my boneless wings, only to hear that this little red riggedy ravioli bastard ruined my pizza, I'm gonna be upset. I am the John Wick of pettiness. Noid has ruined my evening, and now I'm ruining his life after his comeback, after the Noid previously was confirmed to be the catalyst to a major crime, only for his name to be the instigator to a hostage situation where nobody was hurt. From what we know, the Noid is a disheveled little guy formed with all the hate and bad feelings related to pizza. His purpose is to justify a constant issue with Domino's delivery for so long. To an extent, it is smart enough. The logic behind it can be used like holiday entities. Oh, your pizza wasn't destroyed by Brian, the local homeschooled boy on his first week of work insisting that razor scooters are the definitive way of travel. It was the Noid. Anyway, there goes your $6 worth significantly more in the 1980s. Oops! It's simple. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It's a way to justify company issues with quality control or reckless driving and attempt to get that pizza in 30 minutes or less. You know who else brought bad vibes and bad times? Richard Nixon from the 2015 film Minions, known for crushing the economic value of gold and then being responsible for Watergate. You know another scandal? Pizzagate. You know who hates pizzas? The Noid. What side is he in? What side is he on? Who does he side with? We don't know. Let me know in the comments. Hulk smash those like and subscribe buttons, ring a ding those notification thingies if you don't like crime and other bad things. Can I get a what? Yeah, no, the Noid is a dick. His entire legacy is disrupting the sustained peace found in struggling households across the continental United States, if not the world. His entire life has been dedicated to nothing else besides obliterating the well-being of hardworking citizens. Like, why are you creating these high-tech artillery and machinery devices all for destroying small pizzas? Like you could easily be earning hundreds of thousands of dollars annually, and you simply choose not to for some indescribable and incomprehensible reason, whatever that may be. You could be a great mechanical engineer or something, but no, you just hate mushroom pizza that much. Imagine coming home from school one day, bad day, rough day, not a great time. You maybe got shoved into a locker, or that one kid everybody makes fun of showed up to gym class wearing paper pants and accidentally pulls the fire alarm, something like that. You're drenched, you're beaten, you're tired, you're fueled with agony, and you're discontent. So then your mom orders Domino's pizza. The marriage is stable, your family will be satiated just for a little longer. Then you can go to your room, do some homework, and then, I don't know, collect stamps or something. I'm not you. I don't know, maybe you can be playing Ratchet and Clank on the PS3. That's another option. Until, wait a second. Oh no, the Noid attacked. Your pizza's damaged, inedible, no refunds. Within minutes, your night is ruined, sent straight to bed at 6:15 p.m. That stable marriage is shattered. School's gonna be worse. You fail all of your classes forever, destined for nothing. You will die alone. Every single hope or dream or ambition, all thanks to this zygote who hates pizza that much. Why would you do that? That is a destruction of property. I own that food upon my purchase, and here he goes, causing more problems. I mean, look at this. I got this on my house cam. My house cam literally shows him stomping on my pizza. You can't do that. It's not yours. This is deliberate harm toward a food that isn't yours. You gotta pay for that. I'm still mad. It's just not right. You can only hunger the Howie for so long. You can only out-pizza the Hut for so long. Someday the dominoes are gonna fall, and Noid, you're gonna be left with the consequences of your actions. Like a little Caesar. Well, alright, he's instantly been shriveled in infamy off the commercials alone. What else do we know? What else do we gotta deal with the little rabbit freak who I wish found himself the subject of a live leak video? We gotta consider his track record. I mean, he's relatively athletic with decent-sized biceps, though his overall body proportions and muscle priority indicate he's more upper body oriented, probably intelligent based on the size of his cranium. He's inspired that one guy in Pizza Tower, the Noise. I wonder how many middle school and high school children don't realize that the Noise was based on something and wither away on their gaming laptops playing Friday Night Funkin' mods. Then there's like NFTs, which like how bad does your life have to be to make NFTs of yourself? Domino's stood on business and they literally cemented the fact that Noid is a little gunk-filled failure and objective waste of oxygen. More recently, he had a return in about 2021. Noid's been doing this for 35 years. What do you gain? At what point is this just a fetish? Because we just gotta kink shame the Noid. For a little bit, Noid decided that harassing innocent nuclear families in the Midwest wasn't enough, so he's gotta be a problem for Crash Bandicoot on a mobile game as a limited event because... Sure, yeah, go off, go with that. I hold the most interest in the games, the old retro games. Noid has a mildly consistent mascot run with games. Kinda baffles me how any of these food freaks can get any sort of consistent flow or attention as greater franchises, but I mean, here we are. Keeps happening, can't escape it. Noid has 3 major games to my knowledge. You got Noid Super Shootout. How do you not even see this title as an issue? Then we got Avoid the Noid. Avoid the Noid, he ruins pizzas. That's all you do, go up 30 floors and avoid the Noid. Somehow he can like duplicate himself, so there's like a gajillion Noids. If there was any creature who I would imagine capable of mitosis, Noid is certainly up there. Ew, why do you laugh like that? Why would you make your entire persona themed around a rabbit and then laugh like that? I want to swing him by his stupid ears into a glass table, force him to eat dry, stale KFC biscuits without any water, stick his fingers in unprotected outlets and get small shocks, but not anything that'll do permanent damage, but instead just something you'll flinch really hard from absorbing. And lastly, Yo Noid as a game is the most interesting one to me because it introduces this green Noid. We've gotten to the point where none of Domino's attempted mascots were ever able to reach the heights of Noid, so now we gotta Player 2 alt. Yo Noid from 1990 has enthralled me for the confirmation of there being entirely separate Noid-like creatures. There's a blue Noid, a pink Noid, a whatever you would call this color, and yes, dear Jimmy wondering this exact question, there is in fact an orange Noid. All separate beings who all want to see the end of this Americanized Italian cuisine for their separate reasons. The Noid isn't just an idea, it's an epidemic. This isn't just a creature fueled by hate, this is a species, a propaganda mouthpiece Domino's has used for years as a way to better push their pizza agenda as justification for the poor quality from their incompetent fools of employees. And then the green Noid, the Goid, the Dud Noid, the Doid. They best represent the problem with this corporation and the gorilla grip, no not that other kind, that Domino holds on the greater fast food pizza industry at a chokehold over. It was a masterful gambit, making you think your mascot creature hellbent on causing flaws in your product. He's like a reverse Santa now. When you get a pizza and it looks closer to a cheesy sludge of sadness that was accidentally dropped in a gas station puddle somehow. That was the Noid. The Noidlings, the entire army accumulated of little Noids who hate Domino's or at least pretend to be against it. They're working in-house to validate the destruction of their own employees for their benefits, wearing spandex or latex or some other fabric I'm not comfortable with figuring out as they stomp around in footy pajamas with a seemingly endless budget of wacky bullshit to summon whenever convenient. Where do you get a laser chainsaw, Domino's Pizza? It is because of that that I'm left unhappy, disgusted, yearning for some sort of compensation for my pizza that was left in shambles, because now it's not even like the drivers can cooperate with the Noid branch of Domino's to speed up the ruined food. Now the Noid is endangering innocent DoorDashers and other local drivers as they do what they have to in order to make ends meet. And for what? To protect the occasional random worker from getting a restaurant a bad review, creating an entire subclass of Noid employees to balance the disruption across the greater their brand? It's stupid. I know what's going on here. It's manipulation, justification. Domino's Pizza is warping their public perception and causing an entire pizza-based ecosystem across their delivery system just for the hell of it. And where are we supposed to stand? To what end is this acceptable? Should we all be content with the Noid creating jobs under the economy, or upset that we gotta deal with another unneeded risk produced by the company we're trying to support? Why would you even do this and create a mythical creature to cause economic disruption? Or is it a good thing to create new jobs wearing bunny suits and ruining food? Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Is the Noid good or bad? Was my inconvenience for the greater good, or was this entire thing justified to begin with? What's right and what's wrong anymore? I just don't understand! And now Jacob with the weather.
It's cloudy.
Why would you lie about that? I can see the sky behind you.